What's up, guys? Stream Garage here. Hey, this is the 454 out of that SS 1990 pickup that I got. So I'm trying to put some cam bearings in it. So basically what this is the original motor and the crank spun a rod, 2 rods. So I got another crank for it, same cast number. I had that turned, so that's all set. There was no ridge in here, so I honed the block. I'm going to put a new cam in it, new lifters, timing chain. I had the heads done. So this is going to be a remanufactured motor because I'm using the same pistons. We had the rods resized. So yeah, so I'm trying to shove these cam bearings in there and get this thing put back together. Hopefully next week we'll have the truck running. I got to order a fuel pump. It's got throttle body injection, so we need to maybe order some injectors for that. But a couple tips on doing one of these motors. Hey, so I pressure washed the whole thing. I honed it first, cleaned all the surfaces back up, then I pressure washed it, then I did soap and water on all the cylinders, soap and water down all the oil galleys, then I pressure washed it again. So I got it in here, and it cleaned up pretty good. So the motor might have got a little bit hot because it had a blown head gasket too. But the cylinders cleaned up nice. We mic'd everything. It's all within pretty spec. So we're going to run a standard set of rings on it again. Clean the pistons up. They look pretty good. So we're going to smash these cam bearings in, which sometimes they're a son of a bitch to do. They're numbered, so they kind of tell you where they all go. So that makes it a little bit easier. My tool's a little worn out, so I have it duct taped because the rubber sleeve's missing. Couple quick things when you do this. You got to make sure that you line up the oil holes in the cam bearing. There's our cam bearing hole. That hole's got to line up. So you got to either shine a light in there or stick a little something down inside to make sure you get it lined up. The other thing I do is I mark the block. So I put a line all the way down, so when I shove the cam bearing in there, I make sure I'm lined up with the line, shove it in the hole, then start pounding it in. It makes it a little bit easier. Something else you want to do too, when you got the block all cleaned up, or even before you got it all cleaned up, hey, you want to run a thread chaser through all the holes, because on these big blocks the water goes into the bolt holes, so that silicone or whatever you're going to put on there to seal it is all stuck down inside the threads. So you want to make sure that all the threads are clean, so when you go to put it back together, when you put the head bolts on, you don't have any issues. This is supposed to have a rubber ring around it. Obviously, my rubber ring is gone. So you got to have that offset so this smushes down inside there. Alrighty. No problem. Plenty of room. There's not plenty of room though. You need 10 hands. I only have 2. Anyways, then you slip it on the rubber sleeve. Push all the little dowels back in there. Almost. Okay. And we're going to line up the hole. with our mark. This is the part that you bang on. You slip the cone on. Slip it down the center. I already got 2 in. This is the 3rd one. Then you tighten this up. It expands. Grabs the cam bearing. Make sure you line up the holes. Something else I seen happen before on one of these. Had a small block 400 come in. Overheating. They ended up taking it apart. They wasn't getting no oil up through the cam. So when I pulled the cam back out, what we noticed was the cam bearings, the hole that's in the center of the cam bearing wasn't machined into the bearing. So it was solid. So the machine shop just smashed them in, never sighted the hole, and then put it together, and the motor didn't make it too long. I think that's pretty good. We're going to go with that. Pound it in there. Make sure you don't go too far. It's got to go a little more. Let's see where we're at. Check the hole. Got to get my light. Yeah, shine the light down in. I see the light right through the hole.